Hello. One of the cases that we have worked on is concerning the global R&D crisis that the global pharmaceutical industry is going through. Of course, there are several factors that have been analyzed and brought to a level of transparency connected to the old models of research and development, the huge budgets and expenses that are involved in the prolonged timelines, regulatory aspects, patient and physician perspectives connected to price control regulations, the different therapeutic areas that need to be tackled with, and how they are getting more and more complex and challenging. In this context, one of the most significant factors that is, in a way, beyond this analysis of the R&D factors is the factor connected with the long-term strategy for transformational change in the entire mindset thinking and the process connected with how research and development can be conducted in the global pharmaceutical industry. It was this aspect that we tackled with in this case, and there were some interesting observations that we came up with, which we have then tried to implement on our online platform, via our online platform. The essential aspect connected with transformational change of any nature is that the entire situation which requires transformational change needs to be looked upon and evaluated from a point that is entirely beyond the perspectives, dynamics that have governed and defined this situation so far. And that is the tricky, challenging, and not so easy part connected to this situation in the pharmaceutical industry. The reason being that over the last century, for which the pharmaceutical industry has existed and R&D processes have evolved in the pharmaceutical industry, there is a particular mindset that has gradually evolved over the years, and this mindset is integral to the success level that the pharmaceutical industry has achieved. And to find a frame of reference which is beyond this mindset is the challenging task. In line with all the factors that are connected with this situation, the direction, the line of thinking that was chosen in this study was to appreciate that the entire pharmaceutical industry, the global pharmaceutical industry so far has developed in the developed part of the world, and the developed world mindset, which is categorically different in several aspects from the emerging world mindset, has been a big determining factor in this definition of the global pharma R&D mindset. And that is the perspective that we looked at while evaluating this situation, that interestingly, the emerging world market provides automatically a frame of reference which is beyond the the mindset that has so far governed, defined, and played a significant role in the success of the global pharma industry R&D models so far. From this perspective, we looked at the major differences between the emerging market mindset and the developed market mindset, and how that could play a vital role in the transformational process that is mandatory and is ongoing in the current global pharma R&D scenario. There are a few significant differences. The developed world mindset is governed, ruled, is based, has evolved on a logical frame of mind. The developed market mindset revolves around the basis of thinking logically. The logical mind is the basis, the root of the developed market mindset, whereas the emerging market mindset is more intuitive. It is more based on intuition, more based on spirituality and meditation. It is a more softer, a more pervasive mindset as compared to the hard, logical, and strict mindset of the developed markets. The second difference is that over the last few generations, the developed market, the developed world, the population in the developed world has been used to a particular category, a level of financial success. And there is a particular minimum level of financial involvement that anything and everything starts with. And this is significantly higher than the bracket of financial engagement that the emerging market works in. So the frame of mind in the developed world processes already operates at a very different level of financial engagement, whereas the level of financial engagement in the emerging market mindset is at a significantly lower level. So consequently, the solutions that are thought about are with the reference of that financial bracket in mind in the developed world, whereas it is possible for the emerging market mindset, experts from the emerging market who look at the same problem that will be looked upon by the experts from the developed market, to come up with solutions that are radically different from point of view of the bracket of financial engagement. Their reference for the financial involvement, the financial investment connected to the solutions is radically different. This is a very vital factor connected to the R&D crisis in the global pharma industry today. Another factor is that the developed market works on the developed market mindset has evolved on order, discipline, and structure in their processes. Whereas the majority of the populations in the emerging markets in the past and today live in a far more chaotic situation. The basic fabric of life is more chaotic, and so the majority of the population that have evolved through the life patterns of the emerging markets are used to dealing with chaos far better as compared to the developed market minds in the developed world. And a big part of the problem that the global pharmaceutical industry faces today concerns chaos. It has gone beyond the realms of order, structure, and discipline. The final factor of difference is the very definition of developed and emerging market signifies that the emerging markets today are have a different passion and motivation and drive. The mentality of the people, the experts in the emerging markets today are driven by a different energy that is very essential to find solutions for crisis situations where it is important to have a attitude which does not give up, which does not die in face of difficulty and in challenge. The developed markets, whereas, have the advantage of resources and systems and processes that have been developed and evolved over generations, which are lacking in the emerging markets. And the drive and the passion and the energy that is driving the emergence of the emerging markets is something that is valuable and precious that the emerging markets have. They have that surge to come up, whereas developed markets are more stable and balanced over years of mature growth. So the solution that was studied upon and implemented involved a collaboration between the experts of emerging markets and the developed markets to deal with several pilot projects, pilot situations live, where the emerging markets mindset experts are equally involved at a strategic and problem solving level as against the current trend of involving emerging market minds at slightly lesser strategic and importance level decision making. In other words, giving the role of contributing value from these significant advantages that the emerging market mindset has today for contributing to the solutions of the global pharma crisis vis-a-vis the advantages that the developed market mindset has. And this gives a good reference for standing, for placing the reference point to look at the entire global pharma R&D situation from a transformational mindset. In a way, the reference frame is placed outside the dynamics that have defined the evolution of the global pharma industry so far in the entire history. The frame of reference is outside this scenario, and hence that gives it a possibility, the opportunity to find a transformational change solution. While implementing our online platform, this is one of the objectives that we have tried to look at by getting experts from the emerging markets together with the experts from developed markets to look at real solutions live, to work on those projects and to come up with solutions for the global pharma R&D crisis. As you know, we run a online consulting platform. If you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, queries, or if you would like to have a free consultation with one of our team members, please contact us on our platform samandneil.com.